How well do you know your co-stars?
16 September. When is your birthday?
Okay. First question.
30th October.
14 September.
Guys, stop it. I'm not asking
Sorry,
that
sorry.
question. That was the first one.
Yaar, you can't be like
I was so close though.
I need a 20-minute nap. Mandate. मैं गाड़ी में सो जाऊंगा, but I need 15-20 minute power nap. I still feel it is slapstick. It is commercial, front bencher. It's not woke at all. It is like दिमाग घर पे छोड़ो और picture देखो और fun करो.
There is a fine line between, having fun and cracking jokes but then hurting someone. And so I think we both, especially Ayushmann, have been hyper aware that we don't cross the line in any way.
Hi Pooja, hi Ananya, welcome
Hi.
to the Quint.
Hi.
Thank you.
Listen, I have to say the one thing that I absolutely loved about the trailer was the fact that it actually elicits very genuine laughter. Okay, there is no use of like fat shaming jokes and sexism to elicit that laughter. But there's still so many films that use things to kind of punch people down to make people laugh, right? Which you guys don't do. Do you think like it's about time that people stop doing that in other films?
We have audience for every kind of
That's true.
humor, but
Yeah.
this is the most I can go with my filmography.
Yeah.
I still feel it is slapstick. It is commercial,
Yeah.
front bencher.
Yeah.
It's not woke at all. It is like दिमाग घर पे छोड़ो और picture देखो और fun करो. This is that film.
Yeah.
So it is very away from my core.
Right.
Yeah, but we made sure that it's healthy entertainment.
There is a fine line between, having fun and cracking jokes
Yeah.
and hurting we're and I think both of us we're from different generations, but we
Yeah.
still are pretty aware and woke in that way personally.
Yeah.
So I think we both, especially Ayushmann, have been hyper aware that we don't cross the line in any way.
Yeah.
We don't make fun of it because that's the easiest. That's like the lowest hanging fruit to just, make fun of people and to just, like crack some sort
Yeah.
of like hurtful thing. So I think we've been slightly aware to not cross that line in any way, and hopefully no one will get hurt.
What was your first reaction when you were offered Dream Girl 2?
I was very excited because I'd
Yeah.
seen the first one, and definitely I wanted to work with everyone on the team. I'd always wanted to work with Ayushmann because,
Yeah.
as I always say, I was a fan of him before I got to work with him. I'd seen
Yeah.
all of his movies, and I knew it's going to be a solid film, if I'm working with Ayushmann. I was definitely nervous because the team had already been formed. Everyone
Yeah.
had mostly worked together before, and I knew there are comedy legends in this
Yeah.
film. So I didn't want to stick out like a sore thumb. I needed to be as authentic as possible. So I just had to work hard on that, on the language, on getting the look right.
And I also feel like you've kind of worked on the dialect a little bit in the film. That's what's coming across in the trailer.
Yeah, it was important because,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a master of many languages. He gets that. He does it so easily, and everyone... Yeah, I feel I'm not that comfortable with Hindi. So it was something that Hindi first, you had to get my basics right, but then to work
Yeah.
hard on, the language that they speak over there. I just had to observe. We had a language coach
Yeah.
Yash.
And especially when you're like opposite him, someone who talks so Shuddh Hindi,
Yeah.
one can be
I
really
don't do that
nervous.
in like daily life. I don't use
But
those
I'm
words.
sure you're so good, right? Like when we hear your poetry and stuff, I think it can be a little overwhelming when someone has to do this in front of you.
यार वो शब्द मैं रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में इस्तेमाल नहीं करता.
See?
I don't.
Okay, this is of course your first film together. If I had to ask you the one thing that surprised the two of you about each other, what would that be?
I think her diligence.
I was going to say the same thing. That's my word.
See,
Diligence.
that's my word.
But she is diligent.
Right.
She's very hardworking. I think
Thank
that's great.
That takes one a long way.
Thank you for the compliment. My thing about Ayushmann is I thought he would have a very rigid process. I thought he would be very like, ऐसे ही करना है, वैसे ही करना है, very in his zone. I guess this is not the kind of film where you can be like that in the first place. But I still thought somewhat he'd be a little reserved. But he was very chilled out. He was super fun. It was very easy to work with.
But are you usually like that? Rigid with the
I
process?
think no, I'm not rigid at all. It's a collaborative medium.
Right.
Like you have your own imagination of a scene, and director comes with his own imagination. It's very
Right.
difficult to marry the two if you're rigid.
Right.
I think just be fluid. It's cool.
Before I get into these two games that I have planned for you guys,
We have
I have
games?
it's just two really fun ones, I promise. And I know she loves them.
I do.
Yeah.
It's very competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played once with her, she's jumping on a seat and...
Yeah, I
Yes.
can't
When
lose
was
and
this?
all. With
During Liger?
Liger, yeah.
Oh.
Of course, you guys are public figures, always, in front of the camera, etc. But how violated of your privacy do you guys feel when you're out on holidays or say out for lunches and dinners with friends? Do you think it's about time that people start kind of violating that space?
Oh, my question.
Yeah.
Both.
Both, yeah.
I feel like It definitely sometimes feels like a little invasive at times, and it does feel a little like, okay, that's a little personal, and you want to protect these things, especially because so much of our lives is out there. There are some things that you want just for yourself, you know, because every time something is put out there, everyone has their opinion, they have something to say, and also that you'd rather keep that safe to you. But it is a part of our job. It is, I guess, what we did sign up for. It comes, you know, with the job in a way. But I think we try to do our best to keep whatever we can private, and then hopefully see the human side of people, and hope that they can respect that. But it does come with the job, so I don't think I can complain about anything.
I think she said it. It's the flip side of being a public figure. And it's just that, you know, you've also earned the fame. And if you take it easy, and I think it's better for you, don't take yourself too seriously. That's about it, and just show the human side of yours to people wherever possible.
But you somehow managed to keep your private life very private. It's something that you really,
Really?
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this. How well do you know your co-star?
16 September. When is your birthday?
Okay. First question.
30th October.
14 September.
Guys, stop it. I'm not asking that question. Only. That was the first one.
Yeah, you can't be like.
I was so close though.
Okay. If your co-star wasn't an actor, what would he or she be?
Musician.
Or
a cricketer. I'd say both. Good one.
Yeah, musician, cricketer is fine. Ananya would have been like, I think she's a good dancer. Nobody has explored that side of hers. Like she's a great potential as a dancer also.
I would willingly not want to be a dancer. I would like to be a teacher or a doctor.
Wow.
Ye talent है, but yeah.
Okay. A person your co-star can't get through the day without talking to. You must have seen it on the sets.
Stacey.
Yes!
Who is that?
My makeup artist.
Okay.
Sunita.
My manager.
Okay. On sets, what's the one thing that really annoys your co-star?
If he doesn't get to sleep after lunch.
I need a 20-minute nap.
Okay.
Mandate.
Okay.
गाड़ी में सो जाऊंगा, but I need 15-20 minute power nap so that I just read.
Is it the food that kind of induces the
Yeah,
sleep?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about her?
I've not seen her. I think food. If she doesn't get food on time.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Your co-star's pet peeve.
If someone tries to take his food, maybe he doesn't like sharing. So
Food
he'll
is
go
a
and sit
big
in
part
a
of the
corner.
I don't
sets.
like
It's a big
to share
conversation.
food.
Yeah. So if someone is like, oh, what are you eating? Can I have a bite? And all, I think he'll get to
have it take a separate plate. Don't just.
put their hand.
That is very
Too
much.
much.
That's disgusting, actually.
She likes to sit in the corner and eat.
She doesn't have any. I think. I've not deciphered till now, and.
Would you like to share with us quickly?
I have many. I don't like being late. I don't like delays. That's a pet peeve of mine. When
Okay.
people are just like, yeah, we have the whole day. I'm like, no, we don't.
Okay,
I'm like
guys.
that. We have the whole day.
yeah.
I'm like
We were like in Chandigarh and we were so late. We had like 1 hour to do everything. And Ayushmann's like, let's go, let's have lunch. Let's sit here, let's sit there. We were like, no.
Okay, I know you guys have already discussed this question right at the beginning. When's his birthday and when it's
14th September,
30th October,
1984.
1999.
8. Thank you so much, you guys, and good luck for the film.
Thank
Really
you.
looking forward
Thank
to
you
this.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.